Looking for great quality clothing and prices to suit your budget? Then head on down to Oca Fashion and Gift Boutique, located at 94 Eastern Main Road in St. Augustine. We offer clothing and accessories for everything from brunch, clubbing, showers, and so much more. We are the sole distributors for Savage Black Hair Shampoo Dye, your 5-minute hair color solution. Check us out on Facebook or Instagram or call us at 473-4OCA or 489-SOCA. OCA Fashion and Gift Boutique for unbelievable finds.
And we are back here in the Marvin League. We have Group B action today. Today is Monday the 30th, 5th month 2022. And we are back for the GA Super Cup. We have exciting football match for you here today. The Macoya Tigers, led by none other than Adrian Romain, the head coach, will be playing the Carenage Pirates, led by Devon Hamlet. My name is Renan Medina, and it's about blue skies, gentle breeze. And we are in for a cracker today, I must say, because these two teams play three. Macoya Tigers, they won 2, and the Carenage Pirates won their 3 games. That would mean, looking at the goal difference, if the Macoya Tigers was to win today, they would need to score 4 if they want to finish on top of the group. Looking at the starting lineup for the Macoya Tigers, we have Murian in goal, number 22. Adrian Duncan, number 19. Dejon, number 18. Akinde Romain. Number 2, David Charles. Number 6, Brandon Reyes. Number 3, Zamaro Morford. Number 4, Daniel Lopez. Number 13, Garnet Diaz. Number 17, surprised he hasn't started actually. Number 16, Andrew Nickham. Number 14, Kevin Williams. Number 10, Chad Haynes. Chad Haynes is from the Spices, so I expected to see him turn up the screws here today. And number 7, Tariq Shotland. He has some skill too as well. If I was to look at some of the Macoya Tigers players, not to mention Chad Haynes, he's from St. Vincent. So we have players from different parts of the Caribbean coming just to play in the GA Super Cup. Looking at the Carenage Pirates lineup, we have number 22, Dirk Bab in goal. Number 8, Isaiah Farrell. Number 2, Kyle Andrews. Number 12, O'Brien. Number 14, Kyron Joseph. Number 16, Curtis Noel. Number 6, Isaiah Price. Number 9, Mr. Glenn. Number 13, Kieran Clark. Number 19, Duran Falakan. Number 11, Kendall Batiste. And number 1, the goalkeeper, Kareem Simon. Surprised as well to Dirk Bob not starting. Probably it's because this being the last game and Macoya Tigers and the Carenage Pirates, they're through in their group. So this is just a clash for bargain rights. I mean, if the Macoya Tigers is to go on top of the group by scoring 4 more than the Carenage Pirates, they would be able to play the team in second place for another group. So that might make things a little bit easier. And the two teams, they're walking out. The Macoya Tigers in the dark green. The Carenage Pirates in the fluorescent green. That was nice to hear what the coaches had to say. Referees today. First official, Quincy Williams. Justin Thomas, first assistant. Gregory Manzano, second assistant. And Joel Davidson, the fourth official. Referee just doing his customary checks before the game starts. I think there was I think Dirk Barbaz actually came on, if I'm not mistaken. Originally, Kareem Simon was to start, but I'm seeing Dirk Bab actually on the pitch. Came a little late. Now tying his boots. I don't know if he got a proper warm-up. But Devon Hamlet wants him to start. I don't give him wrong. He has been outstanding through this Carenage, for the Carenage Pirates, and outstanding by extension the Group B domination. Well, I shouldn't say domination by the Carenage Pirates, but domination to an extent compared to the other teams. So at least they'll want a proper brick between the sticks to protect it. Macoya Tigers, the ones to start off the possession, and looking by the setup of the Carenage Pirates, they look like they want to zone mark. They want to just make this game very frustrating for the Macoya Tigers, and judging by their slow introduction or slow speed, they want the game to sort of pan out slowly. Let's try to do a little bit too much there. Number 11, Josiah Joseph. Carenage Pirates trying to get it out. They're having some difficulties. And David Charles, he had it there. Chad Haynes, like I mentioned before, he's coming straight from the St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So he has some spice in him. He has that touch. He has that extra bit of speed on the first touch and second touch over his defenders from standstill. Was able to show that against the Arima Kings when he scored. Well, actually, it was a chance where he literally won past the entire side, and I think he ended up missing his chance, but he just showed the potentiality of what he can bring and what he can offer for the Macoya Tigers. Long ball forward now to Josiah Joseph, but he missed out on it. And David Charles, he's on the right flank, but ball was just a bit on the heavy side. I think David probably could have went to ground to get that. He opted not to. And that was the Carenage Pirates throw in, and now they're going to try to get forward by playing it to Kendall Baptiste. He scored a beautiful goal against the Arima Kings. I must say, with a effort where he had the defender. He showed you exemplary how to keep a defender still and take off the shot with a couple of step overs and checks. He's a force to reckon with for the Carenage Pirates, and they would want to keep him at bay. Going down the left flank, I think that would be David Charles' responsibility. And a long ball now onto the left side, but David Haynes, he actually still kept it, but he ended up losing out on it. And now the number 14, Kyron Joseph, he's an ex-force to reckon with. I've mentioned his name many times against the Arima Kings. I think the coach, David Hamlet, gives him that ability just to bounce around the pitch. Quincy Williams spots an infringement, and he awards the Carenage Pirates a first free kick of the game. Game's a couple of minutes, about 3 minutes in. Both teams playing like a chess match, making sure no one makes mistakes, similar to the Champions League final. Everyone, of course, sort of expected more goals, but both teams were playing very checkers-like, very chess match-like. Don't want to make a move too early for it to be detrimental in the future. Number 3, Samaro, also known as Zeus. Some of his players questioning why he had to commit the foul there. But it's back to the Macoya Tigers with Adrian Duncan. Now to number 13, Garnet Diaz. He lost starting it to the number 16. And that's a ball forward, but he wanted it straight to his foot there. Curtis Noel, a bit frustrated with that decision making. And here's David Charles. Ball played forward, overlapping run from David Charles, and it's back to Dirk Bab. He having a first touch and eventually cleared it out there. Dirk, and I must mention there's a lot of quarreling going on amongst the Carenage Pirates teammates. They're not I don't know if they just have a lot to say against each other. Not quite sure why it looks as though the team is sort of a little bit gingerly with each other. Well, let's play football. That's what I would say. And Kieran just lost out on it there. Taps it back for Chad, but he lost out on it too as well. And David Charles, he has Joseph with the overlapping run, and that's a brilliant ball by Joseph on the right side. And Josiah swings it back on top of the box. But then I think it was escorted out there. Got a replay there. Josiah Joseph. Oh, that was just a heavy touch there. Should have done a little bit better, to be honest. And Chad now, high press. I think that's straight from the command of Adrian. He's asking a lot more from his players. Asking the players to be in it. Asking more from Chad. Clearly seeing the difference here now in the Macoya Tigers. Emotional response, and Kieran Joseph Spo on a counter attack. Now to Curtis Noel, back to Kieran, and Kieran keeps it well. And Glenn with the high press, and Josiah, he's advancing. Josiah now tries to take on, but eventually he fouls out his lad eventually there. Josiah, Joseph. I think he should have, he didn't have much options. So I don't give him wrong trying to take on the number 6 Isaiah Price. And the high press applied again now by O'Brien, and they eventually have no choice but to clear, and should have took knockdown there, I think. Zamaro. And Lopez to Zamaro. Zamaro the ball on the inside, and the touch there by the number 13. Needed some improvement. Garnet Diaz. Now to Lopez. He heads it back to David Charles. David Charles keeps it in nicely. To the surprise of David Charles, he doesn't know how that was awarded to the Carenage Pirates. Chad now pressing, and now he's going to advance now, Chad, but he just started, clipped off his foot. And Kieran Joseph now plays it on the inside to Glenn. Back to Kieran. And Kieran is going down the right flank. Oh, he just mistrapped it there at the last moment. Tried to pull it away from his defender. And now the number 13, Garnet Diaz. Kicked out long by Brandon Reyes. Lopez. Oh, that was a poor touch by Lopez, but it to the success, it's still in play. And now David Charles. Really, he's been playing well. And again, he's played it down the line to Isaiah, but I think he's been marshaled out here by O'Brien. But that awards the Macoya Tigers some movement up the pitch, back into the danger area. It's not clear-cut chances being created here by the Macoya Tigers, but they're slowly but surely, on numerous occasions, getting the ball down into the Carenage Pirates half and seeing if something could come out of it. Well, that's a good turn of the body there by Kieran Clark, and tries to play it forward, but Brandon Reyes has an easy task of playing it to Murian. I mentioned Murian's name here for the entire of this 10 minutes I played in the first half. Wonderful header by Reyes, and then that's a Ward Lopez. Lopez touched to David Charles, and David Charles plays it on the inside to Garnet. Garnet mistraps it, but that's brilliant moving forward there by the number 19, Adrian Duncan, and he now spreads it. But that touch there needed some help, needed some work. Hasn't mentioned his name this entire game. The number 14, Kevin Williams. I mean, the number 16, Adrian Nickham, my bad. Adrian Nickham on it now. Back on it now, Nickham. Plays it forward to Haynes, but too long, and it would just without for a Carenage Pirates goal kick. Neither of the teams really, in these first 11, 12 minutes, got any clear goal scoring up chance. Lopez there, astonished by the linesman decision not to award him the corner kick. But I must mention the fury and the edginess verbally from both of the teams is something clear. You mightn't pick it up on the sound of the commentary from the commentary box, but it's clearly evident both teams are. This is a game, even though it doesn't much involve. And that's a brilliant touch by Josiah. Just clipped it off the Dirk Barb and just wasn't able to redirect it onto goal, but that's a chance there. Looking at the replay, just clipped it off for Josiah there. But then it was wonderfully cleared. Quincy seen something a little bit edgy there and he immediately dished out a card there. Quincy to Diaz. I think the referee's realizing some of the tension and just trying to calm things down by showing the yellow card, but that might actually be adding more fuel to the flame, to be honest. Carenage Pirate tried them wrong to the wrong, tried to create a chance of their own, but nothing really happened. And that pass there by Diaz was horrible. And now Kieran Joseph plays it on top of the box for... Oh, is this the first goal? Oh, just went wide. Curtis Noel. Kieran played it beautifully on top of the box, and Curtis Noel had a spank. Looking at the replay, very wise of Kieran to play it and had the shot. I think it came off of Brandon and just pitted out wide. That's the first sight of goal. Carenage Pirates in an instant, creating the best chance of the game, and that's just to show you how good they are and why they're on top of this group. And another mistake by Diaz again, but Curtis Noel with a bad pass and he frustrated with himself. But back again to the Carenage Pirates, and this looking promising. Kendall Baptiste now to Curtis Noel, and he's going to advance forward. He played it to Kyron. Kyron now to Glenn. Glenn tries to cut inside, but it nicked off his foot, and now this is another chance, and the speed of Chad is astonishing, and he's going to go forward. I know that for sure. Chad Hinch cuts back on the inside. He has support. No, look at that cut, and now off the post. Has another bite there. Chaz swings it back inside, and Josiah, is he going to try to get it inside? Yes, he eventually does. And Josiah Joseph, I think the referee spots a foul. Quincy Williams, the call to make there, just in protection of the goalkeeper, and that might be a talking point at the end of this game. Was the referee, is that the right call? I need to see a replay just to make a judge a reassessment, but that doesn't mean they're done with them. And David Charles, again now the second official calling for the foul, but I'd like to see if I can at least see a replay. Yes, it comes back in and he swinged it on the inside, and I don't see much wrong there. I don't see much wrong. I mean, I think the players have that right to, at least if it's a goal scoring chance and you could get it before the keeper. He didn't clatter into the keeper, so he didn't cause any danger. I think that might have not been the right call, but Nickham, he's advancing now on the left flank, plays it on the inside. Oh, that's not a good ball by Nickham. But Diaz cleans up the mistake, and it still doesn't go through for them, and now that Spurs on the counter attack. Plays it across now, and that's a brilliant touch by the number 6, Isaiah Price, and Isaiah Price still on it, spurring on the counter attack, but the crossing needs to be a bit better. Charlie Haynes again. We looking back again at the replay. He swinged it in, and look at that beat, and off the post. Just going back to another chance. I mean, we forgot all of that. All that happened when they eventually did put it in the back of the net, but Chad Haynes too would be disappointed that he didn't put that one past Dirk Bab. Lopez, oh, brilliant sin. just to Josiah. I think that touch there by the number 14 was a bit hard. Kevin Williams does produce better than that, Kevin. Kyron Joseph now plays it to Glenn, and Glenn fakes with the left foot, and he's asking for some support down the left flank, and he's a bit disappointed. No, none of the O'Brien nor the number 13 advance forward. Oh, it's a brilliant touch there by Josiah, and he has been playing really well in this game, and he's advantage on the left flank, but O'Brien again shielding him, and I think he needs to keep the ball a little bit closer to him, Josiah, if he is to see anything fortuitous. Distribution a bit negative, but they keep it to Carenage. And now Kyron tries to play it line. The defender read the pass. Oh, that was a brilliant little piece of skill there just to keep it from Duran Flickan. And Curtis Noel trying to conjure up a little bit something from scratch. I think he should pass it around, and now if you can see the overlap and run of David Charles down this right flank has been a problem for the Carenage Pirates repeatedly. And now to Josiah, tries to play it on the inside, but the ball on the inside needed to be a little bit better. And is he going to have a crack, Brandon Reyes? He does, but I think that's being too optimistic. And Josiah, oh, that's brilliant from Glenn. And is he going to clip it over for Kendall? And Kendall, oh, look at that touch, but Brandon Reyes defended really well, the captain. And now he's going to play it back to Murian. David Charles, is he onside? Really should time it there to run David Charles if he wants to do that overlap and run. He can't run and then run back. He would fool the person who's passing it, because when they look down at the ball, they wouldn't know that he's checked the run. He has to, if you're going to run, better you stay run and be offside and losing it out for throwing. But it's on the right back position. Zamaro, Zeus. That's what he's known for. One. It's a brilliant ball forward. David Charles, and a lot of miscommunication on this right flank. I think this is going to be the reason why the Carenage Pirates get one in the back of the net, and has a shot there. Kevin Williams. It eventually was signaled offside after the deflection. But that's another shot in the box, and that's another chance. And I think if the Macoya Tigers is to get anything, they need to capitalize on these amounts of chances that they're getting through the right flank. The number 10, O'Brien, and number 13, Kieran Clark, being very, very vulnerable to the attacking press of David Charles and Josiah. I mean, they have dealt with it decently enough. But that's where most of the chances seem to be created for the Macoya Tigers. So they may need to buck up on that a bit. Brilliant touch there by Glenn, and out to Kyron Joseph, and Glenn with a clip pass now to Curtis Noel. Curtis Noel doesn't win the header, but he turns his defender well, and he was able to get a throw in because of that for his team. And Kyron with the ball in, but it's just a bit deep. Too deep, actually. It's didn't hit the inside the 6-yard box. It went over the goal post, so he put a little bit too much weight on that. Normally, he does produce better than that, Kyron. Just looking at his performance in the last game against the Arima Kings. But the Arima Kings is a side that has been battered and bruised a lot in this tournament, so using that as a reference game mightn't be a correct analysis. And that's a poor ball again by Kevin Williams, but nothing really happens from it. A shot came off by Curtis Noel, and he's looking at the referee as to see why wasn't the foul given. Because after his trailing leg from the shot clattered in with one of the Macoya Tigers defenders. Good clean by Glenn, and he distributes really well to Kieran. If that went through, that went through the gates there and went past Adrian Duncan. That might have been a chance, and offside there for Chad Haynes. Yeah, that's good defending. You can see the line moved up. All the Carenage Pirates defenders, and that could only be as a result of what you practice in training. Players realizing that and in unison. I think that's a poor touch, and Kevin gets it now to Josiah. He has David Charles on the right flank, and is he going to... Oh, the speed of David Charles needs to be a bit quicker. And it goes out for a goal kick, to the annoyance of the Macoya Tigers. Because nothing really happened from it. I mean, it looked like the right pass. It looked like the right moves to make. Just the speed of David Charles needs to be a bit more there. Urgency from him. And Diaz went up for there, but Lopez keeps it. And this is really good. Kevin now distributes it now to the number 19, Adrian. Adrian back on it now on the left side. Just clips it in now to Kevin Williams. Chad Haynes just tried to move forward. Been clipped and knocks in the referee. And yes, the referee does eventually give him. But Daniel Lopez, I think the best move is to clip it in around the, just on top of the box on the inside. He goes there, just there, and a header on, but a duck bab. And he distributes it immediately now to the number 13, Clark. Clark goes in on the inside for some support. And that allows them to go all the way now to the right side to Kieran. Kieran keeps it and plays it now to Glenn. I think Diaz has it. I think should have needed to do a little bit better there, Diaz. And Curtis Noel been clipped. And Quincy awards the foul. Kieran Joseph over it now. Not very tall, Kieran, but he's a bit of a maestro. And he's going to take up the free kick responsibilities for this one. Makes sense to put more of the tall players in the box, the likes of number 19, Duran. And it's been played to Duran, and Duran has a header. But it was straight down the throttle of Murian, and he decides to go long, a miscue attempt. And now that gives Josiah the ball and his skill as well. And back to David. Back to Josiah, but I think David should have turned and tried to keep it there, David. Bit of naiveness from that. And Curtis Noel with a ball now to Kieran, and the speed of Nickham. It's just a bit more than Kieran, but the touch there from Nickham could only award him a throw in for the Carenage Pirates. And wonderful touch by Kendall, and he's going to wrap his right foot. He does wrap it, but the shot there straight to Muriel, and that's a second chance for the Carenage Pirates in a couple of minutes. not high quality chances, but chances where either side of the keeper would have resulted in a save, and he would have been frustrated that the referee awarded foul there. I didn't see much wrong either. Good touch there by Josiah. Has been well in this first half, and now David to Lopez. Lopez asking for some movement, and he gets that movement from Nickham, and Nickham, could he advance forward? He's quick, Nickham, and I think he could have done better there, Nickham. Plays on the inside for Kendall. Kendall lose out on it, and Lopez to Chade. Oh. Chade just didn't come off his foot, just touched his foot and it staggered behind. Hasn't started off like how he wanted to do, Chad. And that's brilliant defending to keep it there, and now to keep it again from Zamaro. And Diaz. Oh, if that was a little bit higher, it would have went forward. And I think Chad Haynes would have been through. Brandon Reyes now to Diaz. Diaz goes to Lopez. Lopez has been a bit of a maestro in this first half. I think that has to be a foul. Surprised the referee hasn't called that one. That's not how you tackle. And Josiah has really been toying with the defenders, and David, the pass isn't well, but David should receive it. And he plays it right on top of the D, and Haynes. I think the linesman went up for offside, but the referee says play on. Rightfully so, he can make that decision. Lopez on top of the D and clips it in for Josiah. Josiah, eventually the offside was called, and the referee obliged to that one. Quincy Williams, I'm not sure if you can overturn a linesman offside call unless it was a call for a foul. And if that was the case, then I'm wrong to say what I've said. But if it was for the offside, I mean, come on. You're going to have to give it. And the 1-2 here by Josiah, but the speed of the defender there. Number 6, Isaiah Price, sniffing out the danger immediately like a bulldog. It goes for a corner, so that doesn't mean the action is going to stop and the pressure is going to be eased off. It's a goal kick. I mean, a throw-in actually. Thought it went for a corner. It was very close to the corner flag. And it's been cleared by Clark. Kieran with a touch to keep it for his side. To Glenn. On the inside now for Diaz, but Diaz, the touch needed some work. It's been cleared out now, but the clearance from the goalkeeper, Dirk Bab, needed some work. And Zamaro actually is going to give it to David Charles to throw it in. Throws it forward to Isaiah. He does get it here now. And Lopez sends it all the way on the left flank for Nickham. Diaz now to Brandon Reyes, and he has a lot of options on the right side. He does eventually play it. And David with the overlap and run. He's onside. Is he going to flash it across the box? He waits for support. Plays it to Josiah. Josiah eventually goes on top to D, but it's to no one. Not sure he wanted to pass it to there. And this is going to spawn a counter-attack now. Led by the number 12, O'Brien. O'Brien goes across, but it goes straight to Murian. And that pitters out to nothing. I mean, if I was the both coaches, I'd have been frustrated in the quality of the final, and David asking for it. High line here by the Carenage Pirates, which is dangerous. Oh, that pass by Kevin needs some work. Must mention he's looking a bit tired, Kevin. Not running around as how I usually see him. Looks as though there's been an injury picked up in the middle of the pitch. I can't make out who it is exactly. But the two teams, more than likely, will use this time to regroup, recalibrate, reflect, to see what this first half, what can be improved on, what we can do better, what we can work on just in these next 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. If you don't know that we are in the Marvin Lee Stadium, this is the GA Super Cup, and we are live. My name is René Medina, and the Macoya Tigers versus the Carenage Pirates. If you're not joining in on it with us, it's 0-0. Macoya Tigers in the dark green, the Carenage Pirates in the fluorescent green. Just have a little stoppage in play, just for an injury. I don't think there's anything too serious where we would need substitutions. I think it's actually been a substitution. Not sure. I've seen the second official signaling for one. And I think that's the substitution there. The number 11, Josiah Joseph, coming off. And the number 7, Tariq, coming on. That one goes out for a corner, and Nickham running immediately for it so that he could swing in the box. Remember, if you're not sure, this is Group B action, and if the Macoya Tigers scores 4 more goals on the Carenage Pirates, they will go through as first place winners of this group. Anything than that, the Carenage Pirates will be on top. So it's a game of bragging rights too as well. I mean, and I don't think neither of the team wants to lose this game, because this is the clash of the titans for this group. Long range effort by Haynes, but I think he let back too much. Haynes, if anything has to come out for the Macoya Tigers, Haynes more than likely will be not the root cause, but the end product. And he just has his touch in this first half. I think he probably may come out better in the second. Lopez. Now to Brandon Reyes. Back to Lopez. And Curtis Noel coming in with a bit of a crunchy challenge. Lopez looked at him as to say, Brandon Reyes with a wrong ball into Haynes and set it out, and now Diaz cuts back on the inside, and wonderful one touch there by Kevin. And is they going to play it back? Oh, I think he should have given them back there. Haynes to Diaz. That would have been some sexy bit of football. I like to see the one touch. Always looks crispy on the eyes. Yeah, looking back at the one touch, I should have given them there. Haynes. O'Brien. Just clipped out on the outside, and Brandon Reyes, I think he's going to go long again because he's the centre back. I don't like to see the early substitutions. I mean, Joseph, he has played, but I don't think I've seen him done too much wrong. So that could only be a tactical change because he's been spurring down this right side. I think the coach would have seen something and that's why he's made a change. But Lopez swinging on the inside. Oh, a bicycle kick there. A bit ambitious. Executed well, nevertheless, by Zamaro. Looking back at it, it really was that had went in the back of the net. I think the ceiling would have blown off here in the Marvin. But a good interception. And David Charles. Oh, that's brilliant. And Tariq now, just clipped off of him by O'Brien. And this is wonderful, bouncing around here in the back. Just having the Macoya Tigers running against shadows. The composure from the Carenage players. And Clark plays it forward, but Zamaro just a little bit disappointed with this pass. And Brandon Reyes. He could have ran forward. That's a straight ball to Lopez. And Tariq with a wonderful turn on the inside and a ball across to Nickham. But it's wonderfully guided back with the head to Dirk Barban. The counter attack is immediately spurred on with 1-2s by Kieran and Curtis Noel. And now Kendall getting a bit on the wonderful bounce ability of this Carenage Pirates team. Tiki-taka like. And they still have it here, Glenn. And is he onside? Clark. He is, and he's gonna look to run at Zamaro. He does eventually. And so, oh no. That was disappointing. Oh, he could have looked to go for the goal there. I mean, I don't think that. No. That's the wrong decision. Diaz. And I think David has really been going forward here, but the touch again on the inside. That inside touch is what's been doing this right flank, but he gets it back, David Charles. But Joseph reads the play at the last moment, Kyron. And he does a little bit of skill to get out of the danger, and Clark being pressured high here by Lopez. But the composure of this Carenage Pirates side is off the charts. They're doing some stuff in some tight areas, some dangerous areas, and they have that confidence to play it out instead of clearing it. And Lopez now with a clip forward. Ball to Chad Haynes, and oh, that shot. That That was disappointed there from Chad Haynes. We know he can do much better than that, but eventually Nick come with a long range effort. Did everything right there. Lopez bounced it and just clipped it forward to Chad, and the shot needed some, I don't know how nothing was generated from that one. Only he could know, Chad Haynes. Wonderful flick there by Kieran. No, just not on the same page yet. I think it was the right pass. High pressure now, Tariq. Oh no, again. If they keep giving up all these chances here, they're going to lose this game. Casper will hunt them. Look at that. How could you? No, he needed to do better than that there, Tariq. I'm sorry. A player of his caliber, a player of his standard, a player of his technical ability would be alarmed to see that he couldn't capitalize on that situation. And situations like that, I'm sorry to say, is going to be playing over in your head years to come. But Brandon Reyes trying to get something. Chad Haynes try to use his speed. He uses his speed and strength to keep it. And she is the defender smartly. And now cuts back here now, Chad Haynes. Is he going to try to do too much on his own? Trying to take on. And then eventually Quincy Williams awards a defensive foul. A foul to the Carenage Pirates. But Tariq, I cannot believe he just threw away a sitter. Those are the kind of events as a manager you'll be pulling your hair out of your head. And the pass here now from Brandon Reyes off cue. And I think the confidence of all what they've been working for here now, the Macoya Tigers, I think they'll feel as though it's gone to the drain when the two main players, I should say not their main players, but they're star players in attack. Players with good technical ability, both Chad Haynes and Tariq, just throwing away a chance that could have had them 1-0 up. And there's a shot there, Glenn. I mean, it's a bit ambitious from Glenn. And Quincy Williams had enough. He blowed the whistle to close off the first half. Macoya Tigers versus the Carenage Pirates. This is the GA Super Cup. I mean, we have had a couple of, even though we have no goals, we have a lot of talking points. Just to give you a little bit of stats, the Macoya Tigers, 5 attempts on goal, 1 on target. And I must mention 2 of those were sitters. Carenage Pirates, 5 attempts on goal, 1 on target, 2 was straight down the throttle, a header. And a shot by Curtis Noel and a header by Curtis Noel as well, straight down the throttle of Murian. But of the two teams, I would say the Macoya Tigers will definitely be distraughted as to why they are not even just 1 goal up. I think they could have been 2. Well, they would be upset. They would be the more bitter of the two sides. I think Carenage Pirates might be deem themselves a bit lucky. That they haven't conceded any. They haven't been bad this half. They have created some chances that needed Murian to save some. And that in itself is some science. But We are live here for the GS Super Cup. I wouldn't say go anywhere. We are sponsored by the Ballroom Group, Oca Fashion. My dearest Peter, come and get it all. And of course, powered by the GA Gateway Athletics. So I don't say go anywhere. We'll be right back after the short commercial break.
Looking for great quality clothing and prices to suit your budget? Then head on down to Oca Fashion and Gift Boutique, located at 94 Eastern Main Road in St. Augustine. We offer clothing and accessories for everything, from brunch, clubbing, showers, and so much more. We are the sole distributors for Savage Black Hair Shampoo Dye, your 5-minute hair color solution. Check us out on Facebook or Instagram, or call us at 473-4OCA or 489-SOCA. Oca Fashion and Gift Boutique for unbelievable finds.
Are you ready for the biggest youth football tournament in Trinidad and Tobago? Over 200 teams, 2,600 male and female players, 6 weekends, more than 100 games, 1 cup, and endless opportunities. Republic Cup Youth Football Tournament 2022. Kickstart your dreams. Tournament starts June 4. To register, visit www.gatewayathletics.com.
So we're here at the Squadron Grounds in Aruca on College Road, where we had the launch of our football academy. We are taking in players from as early as 3 years old, so we have U5 all the way up to U23. We have decided to launch our football academy because we have seen the need to bridge the gap both on and off the field for our local players with the intentions of going abroad on a football scholarship.
Yeah, this morning is another checkbox to cross off as we launch our academy. This academy is a major part of our development program, as we won't have to do the in-depth assessment of getting players into our elite and development programs. This is important for Trinidad and Tobago, as we know the pandemic has really destroyed us. And to be fair, we must thank the parents and the children for having that belief in us with our development and elite programs. So launching the academy is a massive part for us, as we will have the kids that will be moving up into elite and development. We have a lot of plans. As you know, we recently finished our Trinidad and Tobago showcase. Now we are looking to get into other islands to do the same. We will be releasing our dates. We also have later on this year, we have NCE. We have in Pennsylvania, that's in July. We have a USA tour. So it's a lot of things happening here at Gateway Athletics. So it's all about giving these children who has faith in us the opportunity to really and truly live their dream and be seen. So I must commend the idea that is behind it and the team that we have that keeps bringing in great ideas, and to be fair, we have executed it well so far, and we just have to stick with it and trust the process.
So you can register for our academy. It's open to boys and girls. Registration forms are available on our Facebook and Instagram pages.
Hi guys, I am Coach Denicia. I'm better known as Auntie Denicia. I work with the under 5 team. This is the only football camp that you will get where you see we integrate fun, learning football. Bring all the children down. Let's have fun and let's enjoy ourselves with them. They always enjoy themselves.
Good day everybody, my name is Kevin Williams, Coach Vin. I am with Gateway Athletics, the academy. I'm with the young ones. We are really having an exciting time, we're really enjoying it. The focus of our sessions are really to make sure that the kids have fun, they enjoy it, and they also learn a little bit of football, right? So today we did some beautiful games. We did a nice little musical ball. It's basically musical chairs with the ball where they have to come in and get a ball. We also did red light, green light. A lot of the kids familiar with that. And they had a lot of fun. At the end they did some passing and also some shooting. So this is what we are looking to do. Make sure they have fun, play some games, and also incorporate football. So yeah, you all can see the children. I really enjoy it, trust me. I enjoy these kids and they look like it clearly they're enjoying my company also. So yeah, Gateway Athletics Academy, blessings.
Water. Introducing. Come and get it. Wait. Come and get it. Much better. Customer service excellence, reliability, home delivery across TNT. Place your orders. 77 Water. Join our roster. 77 Water. Make life easier. 77 Water. What you waiting for? 77 Water. Our delivery trucks are in your area. Call now.
Come and get it. 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 Come and get it.
Looking for great quality clothing and prices to suit your budget? Then head on down to Oca Fashion and Gift Boutique, located at 94 Eastern Main Road in St. Augustine. We offer clothing and accessories for everything, from brunch, clubbing, showers, and so much more. We are the sole distributors for Savage Black Hair Shampoo Dye, your 5-minute hair color solution. Check us out on Facebook or Instagram, or call us at 473-4OCA or 489-SOCA. Oca Fashion and Gift Boutique for unbelievable finds.
The second half just about to recommence. I think we had a substitution for the Carenage Pirates. Number 17 coming on. Not quite sure who is the number 17, but we know he's a new introduction into the game. Who's the number 17? Number 17. For Carenage Pirates, he can now come on. Ask them that. And Tariq immediately just pulling on forward. And Tariq still has it now. And has a left foot shot. And again, he did it all on his own. That's a great start to the second half for the Macoya Tigers. That shows that they mean business, and Tariq just does it all on his own, taking on everyone. Take on Adrian, he take on everyone, and he just didn't have that ability to take on a keeper with a shot. And he plays it now to Tariq, and he has been really spurring it on in this second half. But Nickham just clipped it off his foot. I think that went out for a Carenage prior school kick. That's played directly now to the substitute. Most he could do is keep it in play. Nickham out to Kevin Williams. Kevin to Tariq, and he's trying to keep it there, Tariq, but offside on it eventually. Kyron Glenn and plays it on the inside for Chad Williams. Chad Williams tries to play to David, but he's been marshaled out by O'Brien. No, that's Clark. And now O'Brien to spur on the counter attack, and the pass there by Joseph off. That's a collector's item for him. He doesn't make much mistakes. Kyron Joseph. Mufford. Along Manal now to David Charles, and he's onside. He plays it across immediately. And Nico! That was a brilliant shot there by Chad Haynes. Just needed to get over it a bit more. And looking back at the replay again, David Charles with a nice lofted ball on the inside, tapped it down, but he should have done better there, Chad Haynes. Looking at it, it was right on the volley spot, right on the arc, right on the level you want it to be. All you need to do is hit a clean strike through it, and it, obviously if your head is over it, it will stay down. He just wasn't able to get over it as much as you would like. High press being applied here again by the Macoya Tigers. Right back. The ball is all the way back to Dirk back. Pressed onto his own goal. And now that high press towards the Macoya Tigers, the ball in, and he Charles with the ball in, and it's clipped to Lopez. He just wasn't able to get more in it. And Macoya Tigers on it now, being urged on by Adrian. Now Nickham, he could advance. Should he advance? Yes, he does advance. And he drags it on, and he goes past. Is he going to get it in? Yes, he does, but it's straight to Dirk Bab. I mean, he does everything right. Just needs to get around it a bit more so it could be more targeted towards the top of the box. Outside of the foot pass to Tariq, but Isaiah Farrell read it. And Brandon Reyes plays it across to Adrian. To the inside to Lopez. And good defending there by Lopez. Just to intercept. And is it on? Oh. I think the referee pulled back for a foul there. Referee Quincy Williams. I'm unsure as to what actually happened to as well. Lopez. Oh, he read it there, but he does well. Nickham, and now back to Lopez. Lopez should go inside the box. He holds it up well, Lopez, and plays it out to Tariq. His touch isn't that well. And he needs to do a little bit there better with the first touch there. Distribution difference from Dirk Bob. I think that's O'Brien. Bursting down the left flank. Was fouled eventually. On the inside now, and he has the other overlap and run. Does eventually play it, and it's onside now to Curtis, and oh, that's a brilliant goal. Curtis Noel. I think Murian could have done better. Carenage Pirates capitalizing on the very few chances they have gotten in this game. Looking back at the replay, just a mistake there by Morford, and Curtis Noel opened his body up. Murian got a hand to it, but to no avail. But it's nice to see Dirk Bob, the number 22, back on his 2 feet. Was afraid that this may be the end for him. I didn't see anything after the goal by Curtis Noel. I wasn't quite sure why is his name being called up for injury, because the ball was nowhere near him. Looking back at the replay, a ball played on the inside. And I think Zamara made a mistake, and Murian just got his fingers to it, but to no avail, and the referee blows on now for the start of the second half, and Tariq on it now. Plays it to Lopez. Tariq back on it, and he tries to play a through ball, but wonderfully defended by number 19, and Diaz just coming in, and that's a foul. I think the referee is gonna dish out a yellow card, and it's straight to the goal scorer. Curtis Noel. Yeah, that was a bit hard. Studs up. Yellow card, rightfully so. And Lopez to clip it in. Tariq just headed it back, and Lopez could retrieve, and he swings it in beautifully to Chadins. Chadins takes it down, and Chad now takes it down really well there, Chad. I was actually Morford. And Nickham tries to swing it in, but it's been brilliantly defended, and Diaz just clipped it off for Curtis Noel foot, and he plays it all the way across. And now Morford tries to go with a bicycle again. Morford. But this time that attempt was dangerous. Correctly deemed there by Quincy Williams. Yeah, that was a bit dangerous. Can I get a replay? And that's a brilliant ball again now to Curtis Noel, but he's offside. Nickham on it now. Back to Samaru. Curtis just clipped him, but the referee said play on. A good turn there by Lopez, and that's a brilliant ball. And I have no idea why Nickham stopped. Should have continued his run. Just checked it. Lopez assumed he was still going on, still going forward, and it petered out for a goal kick. I haven't mentioned Kendall's name at this game. Hasn't been on it much. Again, wonderfully defended by number 19. And now Kieran, I haven't seen him much. He swings it in, and there's just going to be a chance. Defended well, and Nickham, he could score on the counter-attack, and he plays the ball immediately to David Charles, but I think he went a bit too quick there. Eventually, the foul was given to O'Brien. I think Nickham could advance a bit with it there. He is good on it. Time and space for Curtis, the goal scorer. And Glenn asking from his players. Tries to play it on the inside for Kieran. Mistake from Glenn, and now Chad Haynes cuts back, keeps it. Played as Kevin. Curtis Noel just shielded off from Kevin beautifully. And Kendall looking for movement. That wasn't well there from Kieran, but the Carenage Pirates back on it. Glenn plays it to the left side to O'Brien, I think. But it's petered out and tries to play it on the inside there, but that's a mistake and the keeper is out! Oh my word! What a goal that was! That's out of the picture book, out of the draw, out of everything. I mean, he just swung his left foot. So unexpected. I'm not sure who scored. Looking back at the replay, spot the keeper out. Murian. And the goal was scored. And that's 2-0 to the Carenage Pirates in an instant. I mean, the Macoya Tigers, they will feel distorted again that they haven't gotten much from this, but when you have world-class efforts like that, all you can do is applaud. Curtis Noel might get in a bit of trouble from the referee. Remember, he's on a yellow card. Should calm himself down. And now Tariq. On it here now, Tariq. I think that goes out for a corner kick. Plays a shot now to Lopez. Lopez clips it in, but it's brilliantly headed out by Glenn. And that goes out for another Macoya Tigers corner kick. And Tariq swings it in. This time it's clipped really well. I think Zamara end up getting his head to it. And one was sailing over the Badu. Ball played forward. Canel Batiste just looking. Oh, beautiful skill by David Charles, and he gets it in now to Kevin, and Kevin now to Lopez. Lopez to Tariq, and Tariq, is he gonna try to advance forward? Eventually has a left-footed shot, and off the post again for Tariq. Wonderful right hand save by Dirk Bab. But that's what we talk about. That's the little spark. That's the little technical ability Tariq does. Just get under control, gets on the inside, has a shot. Look back, but a wonderful save though. Just got in confirmation the crazy lobbed effort was executed by Zebulon O'Brien, the number 13. That definitely will be going up for goal of the tournament. That's a screamer. Looking back at the replay. Trapped it there, O'Brien. Spotted the keeper off and he said, I'm going for it. I don't care. And wow. That's goal of the tournament for me thus far. Charlie Haynes, is he going to take on this lad? He does. And eventually has a shot, but he wasn't balanced. He wasn't poised, and the shot so too followed suit. Take on his lad well, Adrian. But he needed to have more control over it. To question Dirk Bab a little bit more. Long ball forward to Simon, but good interception, and Simon has another chance to go forward. Is he going to catch it? Ah, he doesn't. Goes out for Macoya Tigers throw in, and Brandon Reyes to lead on the attack. Plays it now to David Charles. To Diaz. Masedi. We're about 67 minutes into the second half. And the Carenage Pirates, they have been playing very smartly on the counter-attack. And let's see another example here again. The ball to Simon just on the long side. More closer to Murray, and Murray eventually gets it under control. But yes, like I was saying, the Carenage Pirates, they're on high pressing. They don't need to. They can conserve their energy. And I think that might be the reason why they're 2-0 up, because they haven't had more of the chances. They haven't had more of the ball. They haven't had more of anything. But they have more of the goals. I must say, they have a tiki-taka about them that really is a spectacle when it comes off right. They come with the interception. Eventually cleared out straight to the stomach of Kendall, and he holds his belly in anguish. When they come to Spur on the counter-attack, is to reconcile. Offside. Tries to play it forward to Simon. Simon with a beautiful chest control to keep it. And Kendall, the overlap and run from Isaiah Farrell. I think Isaiah Farrell should have advanced forward there. Good ball on the inside for David Charles, and David Charles, is he going to swing it in? Eventually clips it back up for Diaz, and Diaz plays it on top of the box for Haynes. Haynes lets it run to Lopez. Lopez plays it on top for Diaz, and a shot comes off, but oh, it's still a wide and offside call as well. So nothing would have happened from it. Looking at the replay, wonderful dummy there by Chad. Yeah, he was begging to be offside. We have a couple of substitutions. Angel Williams coming on. Injection there from Adrian Romain just to see a difference. Angel Williams being the standout substitution for me. Has started most of the games for the Macoya Tigers. Going 2 against the Arima Kings. Also for the Carenage Pirates, Dongs coming on for Glenn. Diaz. And Tariq now, he's going to go forward. But wonderfully read by Isaiah Farrell, and he distributes it well to Simon as well. Simon, oh, good turn there by Kendall just to keep the ball. And Glenn, oh, Glenn might have lost out on it there eventually. Oh, he keeps it well, Glenn. That's brilliant there by Glenn to keep that. And now it's to Curtis Noel, the captain, to Kyron. And now the Carenage Pirates showing their dominance, showing why they are running this league, showing why they are running this group. Mother pass there to Angel. Need some work on Angel. Oh, Angel, is that a foul? Has to be a foul. Clipped him at the last moment, and Angel has some fans here in the Marvin League urging him to go forwards, praising him on. Tariq and Lopez over this one. I think Tariq wants it. Tariq has it, but no. Get back at the replay. That one was nowhere near anything dangerous. Bit of a time wasting here by number 19. Duran knows what he's doing. Referee cutting it out. I think he should have dished out a card. And Glenn goes up, wins the header, goes up, wins the ball, and this might be it here for the Macoya Tigers, sorry. And it's going down the left flank here now, and he swings it in, and oh, wonderful last. This challenge here by Rez, and I think it's still in play here, Rez. That's brilliant from Rez, actually. A bit fortuitous, but good work nevertheless. And we have the overline run there from Tariq, and Tariq doesn't want it on the run. Seeing that Isaiah is a bit quicker than him. Angel should have read that. Tariq back on it now. Oh, good touch there by Lopez. Daniel Jones pressing high. The number 8, the substitute. And a long ball forward here now for Simon. Simon spots the keeper again off and he tries to lob again. That's the second lob attempt. I mean, to get 2, you'd have been disappointed there, Murian. Looking back at the replay, that wasn't a bad ball for Simon. But Tariq on it now. Back at the live action. Couple of step overs from Tariq. Goes in on the inside. Has his defender on the back. Tariq has a shot! Drifting past 1, drifting past 2, drifting past 3. But the final shot needed some work there from Tariq, looking at the replay with a couple of step overs. Had the number 8, Isaiah Farrell, on his back there, Tariq. But the shot needed more from him, Tariq. And Kendall Baptiste to Curtis Noel. Curtis with wonderful defending. I think he flared his arm up there, Curtis, in frustration. Has to watch it here, Curtis, being on a yellow card. Any bit of action from him that's just not inside the scope of play might cause for Quincy Williams to give him the second yellow. Foul being awarded there to the Carenage Pirates. Referee obviously spotting an infringement. And Kieran hasn't mentioned his name much in the second half, but he is that utility player to keep the ball on the ground rolling, keep it moving around. And Daniel Jones, Curtis Noel needs to be very careful with how he's quarreling here with the referee. I mean, I'm not seeing much wrong with the tackle, but still, you need to be very careful, Curtis. You don't want to be the reason why you're not playing the next game for a referee's call. If I was the manager, Devlin Hamlet, I would take off Curtis. Oh, that's a brilliant shot and it's off the bar. And Danny, Angel should have got over that header for the headed effort. Daniel Jones whipping it with the left foot. Look on the replay. Banged off the post and Angel with the follow-up header. Just over the bar. And the Carenage Pirates with another substitution. I think that's David Noel coming off. And like I mentioned, Devon Hamlet would want to take off Curtis Jones, the goal scorer. He been on a yellow card. And he has flared up a bit. So this is a very smart move by Devon Hamlet just to take him off. Because there are more important games to come. And you wouldn't want your star man on a red card. I think the number 23, David Noel, coming on for him. And Duran to Angel. Angel doing really well here, Angel. The referee called a foul and I think he could have played the advantage there. Why didn't he play the advantage? Only Quincy Williams would know. Does stop the play off, and I think some of the players are getting a bit edgy in this game here. A lot of hands flaring. I think Quincy Williams need to get in and clean up this. Because it can get a bit... Referee really needs to sort out what's going on in the middle of the pitch because it couldn't get worse. And Daniel Jones again with a whipped left foot, but this one going just the left of the right post. Dirk Bab had it covered regardless. Had a whipped right foot, left-footed shot there. Wonderful shield there by the goal scorer, Clark. Tariq with a wonderful touch and he tries forward here, Tariq. Clips it forward to, oh, he tries at least, he attempts to clip it forward, but ball intercepted and now Kendall Batiste holds it up really well for the Carenage Pirates and they bounce it around and now they, led by Kyron, asking for some of his players to go forward, but they have no problems keeping possession. I mean, Dirk Bab isn't looking too well and the shot is being asked for. Tariq eventually has a shot. I think he could have played it to Daniel Jones there. Daniel Jones frustrated. Tariq didn't play that to him. Really frustrated there. Look at the back of the replay. Had to play to Daniel Jones. I think that was the better pass. Better decision to make there. Kendall Batiste to Kyron. Kyron plays it to O'Brien, the freak goal scorer. Glenn. Out to Kyron. Kyron lost out on it, but he's back on it now, Kyron. And the utility player, Kyron, just keeping the ball for the Carenage. I think they lost out on a beautiful touch there by Tariq. And Angel, oh, that one was high, wide, and not too handsome there by Angel. But again, shot after shot after shot coming from the Macoya Tigers, but nothing of quality. Lopez, Candy, Macoya Tigers at least get one, and I think again that was not the right pass there from Tariq. His decision making, I must mention, it needs some working. Again, the wrong pass again executed by Tariq and Simon. He's going on and Brandon Reyes, he's holding up Brandon Reyes well. Still has it here, Simon. Gives it back to Kendall Batiste. Batiste now to David Noel. David Noel to Kyron, and Kyron could take on David Charles. Dances a little bit. Plays it now, and is he going to have a shot? Oh, he fakes his shot now, and it's true. Oh, it's offside. Looking back at the replay, that's a tight offside. Really is. Still went and missed the post nevertheless. Daniel Jones frustrated. And Kendall to Kyron. Kyron back to Kendall. Back to Kyron. This is easy stuff here for the Carenage Pirates. They're having some fun out there to close up the second half and to close off Group B. But Kyron with a collector's item mistake and good flick off forward. But again, danger sorted out. And now David, beautiful dummy by Glenn, but Daniel Jones cuts on the inside. I think he's looking for the shot. Plays it to angle, but David Noel read it well. And Lopez with a clipped forward ball to David Jones. Just a bit on the high side. Jones couldn't control it with his head. And Carenage Pirates trying to come out of the defense with it. Beautiful ball by Kyron and Simon. Now he takes it now, Simon. And Simon with the left foot. He cuts back on the inside and has a right foot shot, but that's a handball, and the referee saw the handball and he awards a penalty immediately, and it's the call of the card is the important. Looking back at the replay, Simon did so much fake shot, cut on the right, and he hands the ball there and he holds his head in grief immediately there. I think that's the number 19, Adrian. Surprised the referee didn't dish out a red card. And Simon, creating the chance himself, says, I want it. I want this goal. Things going from bad to worse here for the Macoya Tigers. And Easy does it. Slotted it past the right-hand side of Murian and past the right-hand side of the Macoya Tigers goal. And that's 3-0 now to the Carenage Pirates. And they're stamping their dominance on this encounter, on this group. I mean, we was mentioning Macoya Tigers need 4. It looks as though Carenage Pirates might hit them 4. Looking back at the replay, Murian going the wrong way and Kendall Simon getting on the score sheet here, Simon. Let's see what the Macoya Tigers could conjure up for a consolation prize. Substitute there. Needed a better touch there, ability Hazel. Come on, Simon. Had a clatter there, had all the fans in. A bit of a scare. Plays it immediately and out to Hazel. Hazel clips it in and Daniel Jones nearly was able to get at the end of that, but the Carenage Pirates again defended it well. And I've said that so many times in this game. I mean, there were 2 great chances, evidently from mistakes from the Carenage Pirates, but 2 good chances for the Macoya Tigers. But other than that, I must say the defending for the Carenage Pirates has been way above average. So yes, the Macoya Tigers hasn't really created any clean chances besides those 2. And good interception there by Hazel and Hazel plays it to Lopez. Lopez with a long ball to Angel, and the linesman keeps his flag down, and Angel, he goes over. And that's the end of the first encounter. 3-0 here. Simons with a 88-minute penalty. Handball there by Adrian O'Brien with the 60-minute freak goal. Goal of the tournament for me thus far. And Curtis Noel, hungry, ever fight, scoring a goal in the 53rd minute. That closes the action here for the GA Super Cup. We have more action for you, so don't go anywhere. We have the Sawa Steelers playing the Central Jaguars, so this is a doubleheader as usual, so we'll be right back to show you that after this short commercial break.